Good morning. I'm hoping you all are doing well. I wasn't going to do a video this morning, but God had other plans, and I feel like what I have to say might help someone out there, and I'm hoping it does. I have been kind of keeping part of my story a little bit under wraps, and I went through some things growing up, and one of those things is that we went through a lot of abuse and instability. But part of that was that I lost my ability to speak up, my ability to use my voice. And it's interesting because that's what God has called me to do as my purpose and my plan that He has for my life. But a lot of times the enemy starts there. The enemy knows how we're wired and knit together, and he likes to get in there and attack just that thing. But when I was 5, and my little brother was 3, there was an incident that happened that stands out in my mind that really affected me greatly. And it was when one of the boyfriends was taking care of us at the time, and my little baby brother was toddling around like a toddler would normally do. And he was wandering around the living room and went over to the stand at the end of the couch, and he grabbed the lighter that was on the nightstand, and he started to just investigate what it was and all that. A curious toddler will do that. And he grabbed that lighter and he was playing with it. But the man that was taking care of us at the time went over, grabbed my brother, and grabbed the lighter out of his hand. And he started to burn his hands with the lighter. My little baby brother was screaming and crying, and I started to scream and cry because I knew that he was in pain, and I knew he was scared, and I was scared, and I started to scream at him, telling him to stop, 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 and he wouldn't stop. And he continued to burn my little brother's hands until they were seriously injured and the skin was deformed. But that incident stood out, and it was very traumatic for me because I was trying to help my little brother and I was trying to save my little brother, but my words did not do anything to help him. And the enemy took that moment when I was trying to help my little brother to plant lies so deep down in my heart. Your words don't matter. You can't help anybody with your words. And he kept saying that over and over again. Your words don't matter. You can't help anybody with your words. Every time I would try to step into my purpose and try to get my book out there and try to speak on stages and do the things that God called me to do, I heard that over and over and over again, and I didn't know where it was coming from. So many times the enemy will take those things that we go through in childhood and he will plant the lies so deep down inside of us that it becomes our truth. And I want to ask you today, what is the lie that the enemy is hindering you from going further in your purpose and the plans that God has for you? What is the enemy telling you? Is the enemy telling you that you have no voice? Your words don't matter? Let me tell you, if you have a family, your words do matter. If you have a circle of influence, your words do matter. If you're in church, your words do matter. No matter where you're at, your words do matter, and you matter. And I want to just encourage you today, maybe you have been shut down for so long that those lies of the enemy are tormenting you and you are silenced. But I want to just encourage you to reach out to someone that is safe, someone that you can open up to, and someone that you can start to be able to share your heart with and those things that happen that are affecting you today. Because when you start sharing what happened to you, God can start putting the light, shining His light of the Holy Spirit on those places and start healing your heart. And I want to just encourage you to find those safe people. And if you don't have anybody, we have people in our ministry that can help you. And you can go to our website. The description will have that in there. But I want to just encourage you to start using your voice to start healing. But as you start opening up and healing, I want to also encourage you as you heal to share your story with someone else, because your testimony It says in Revelations that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And it's so true, because when you hear testimonies of people overcoming things, you can overcome yourself, because it's evidence that God is helping people and he's helping people overcome. God has helped me overcome so much in my life, and he can help you overcome the things in your life. I just want to encourage you to reach out to someone today, get into healing, walk your healing journey, and then share your story so that other people can hear it and you have something to say, and your voice does matter. You have an amazing day today, and God bless you.